Okay, welcome back. Over the last year, as you guys know, I've only uploaded 7 videos on this channel, but I actually filmed 15 videos. There were 6 videos I just never posted. I filmed videos with Steph Curry, Travis Barker, Stevo. I did a collab video with the MLB. There was even some strangers who I made art for, but I never posted any of them. That's pretty much what this video is gonna be. I'm gonna show you guys all the projects and videos I've worked on over the last year that I never posted and why. Starting with surprising Travis Barker with a custom coffee table.
Yeah, this is amazing.
If you don't know who Travis Barker is, he's one of the most famous drummers in the world. He's the drummer for the band Blink-182. He's married to Kourtney Kardashian. His music has hundreds of millions of views, and he loves coffee. So I spent over a month working on a custom coffee table for him, and then I went to his warehouse in LA and surprised him with it. Take a look.
Whoa, that's so cool.
Okay guys, good morning, happy new year. In 5 days, we're meeting up with Travis Barker to give him this coffee table. So that thing needs to be 100% done. I filmed the whole process of me making that. All these pieces on the ground are gonna eventually go on top of this thing. We're gonna paint it today, so we'll see. When I first started this table, my plan was to make it look something like that blue piece of art I made in the garage a while ago. But instead of having all the pieces cut up and glued together, like these tables, I wanted to leave some of the pieces removable, so you could actually pull them off the table. I thought it'd be so cool if you could walk up to the table, grab one of these pieces, pull it off, and then have artwork underneath, and then you could put it back on. That was the idea. That's when I started the new one, and this one was gonna be a giant cube instead. I got a giant slab of maple, cut up and made into a box that would fit around that base table I made perfectly. Then I started drawing out all the pieces I wanted, cutting them out, grinding them down, and sanding them till they were perfectly smooth so I could put them back on that base table. Eventually, when you click this, it's gonna come out with the drawer, you know? That's gonna be the drawer. There's gonna be a lot of different things, so when I give it to him, he's gonna be like, oh, nice coffee table, looks cool. And then I'll be like, oh, also check out this drawer. I also thought it'd be cool if I made one of the smaller pieces on the table a candle, so I could pull it out, flip it over, and light it. I just grinded out a hole in the inside of the wood so I could fill it with his favorite candle wax. He said in some interview his favorite candle, one of his 10 essentials in life, is this candle right here.
This is the candle right here.
This candle cost me 80 bucks. Oh, that is the candle, Conquer After Lightning. This explains this electric crackle downpour, panic grass, sizzling asphalt steam, respite on muggy summer days. That is what I was smelling. That explains it perfectly well.
Oh, it's overpowering.
What do you think it smells like?
Of cologne?
Does it smell like burnt grass summer days on a muggy afternoon in California?
Can I smell it again?
Something to think about.
What?
After the wax was melted down, I just took it outside and poured it in that little hole I cut out of the wood. And then I held the wick in place till it was dry. I cleaned up all the extra wax that got on the wood, and that was it. It's actually pretty cool. It looks perfectly in there. It looks like it's manufactured. Look at that, that's insane. After I had the candle done, I wanted to also get that drawer on the side of the table working. I glued that piece of maple on the front of the drawer box so when you click it in, it would open. I left the slightest gap back there, just enough to push it in so it opens. And then soft close. Boom. I also left a bunch of gaps in between the wood where you could still see the table underneath. And I wanted to fill that all in with a cool design. This is gonna be like a little river of artwork in here. I first started by doing all black and white artwork of all the bands he's played for, but I kind of thought the black and white didn't match the maple wood. I thought it would look better if I just made the whole table one solid color and then used stencils instead. And I did like 20 thick coats of black paint over the stencils, so when I peeled them off, you would actually see the texture of the art, but it would still be all black and subtle. You can see the different textures. After the paint was all dry, I loaded the table up in my car and then took it to the paint shop to get the whole thing sprayed with a clear coat. I took it to the same guy who did all the cars in the Asking Strangers to Paint Their Car video.
Your wallet is my limit.
I want to do part 2 of that video so bad. I want to do it again, but I want to do like the inside and the outside of the car, the rims, everything. I want to fully redo people's car. I feel like that'd be cool. Let me know if you'd want to see that though, because that was a fun video to make, but it just took so long. Anyway, I had him do a full clear coat on the table with the same clear we used on the car. So the whole thing was super thick and glossy. You've done a bunch of cars. This is the best one you've seen? Okay, I might be making a mistake right now. I don't really know. This is the table so far right now. You can see the texture. You can see all the texture. It's glossed over. It's hard as a rock. I'm gonna try to sand it just a little bit. Hopefully I only sand the top layer and the bottom layer, like the indented part, that stays glossy black. That's the goal. I don't even know if you guys know, but 2 Halloweens ago, I dressed up as Travis Barker for Halloween. I might show him that when I meet up with him, but people say in the comments all the time I look like him when I do this. I wasn't sure if sanding the whole table down was the right move at first, but I feel like Travis Barker would rather have it look worse. If I gave him like a piece of plywood with 2 cinder blocks under it, I feel like he would he might like that more than what I gave him. But he posted this picture of his planner. It's kind of like all black and white band logos worn down. And I was kind of going for the same thing on the table. After I had the whole thing sanded down, I started putting the maple back on the table and screwing it in from the inside. I also still added some black and white artwork. I just did it inside of the drawer box instead. You might have also noticed those 2 holes I left in the table. I made those for drumsticks. I thought it would be cool to have in there somewhere. I wanted the table to clearly be for him and only him. After I had the candle done, the drumsticks in the table, the drawer box all finished, everything was done. All that was left to do was drive to LA and meet up with Travis Barker's best friend, who pretty much made this whole video possible. He's the one who set this all up, so thank him.
Everyone loves Travis. You won't find anybody who doesn't love Travis. He's super rich, so he's impossible to get anything for. You know what I mean?
So it has to be like a custom gift.
Yeah, it's gotta be custom. And from the dopest artist, it's gonna be incredible.
Yeah, I really hope he likes it. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Pleasure.
Marko.
Yeah.
Thing's like 400 pounds.
No way.
Yeah. You guys want to look away and then I'll uncover it and you turn around?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Just grapple a little bit.
Yeah.
Take a look.
Whoa. That's so cool. Oh yeah, don't trust anyone. It's for real. Oh, a drawer.
Yeah, the drawer of this
Transplants, blink. That's cool.
Yeah, drawer that you can slam it closed.
And then what, like you attach the wood to it?
This piece comes out and you put the candle.
Whoa.
You know what candle that is?
Oh, concrete after lightning. Yeah, I love that candle.
Okay, good. You
Oh, it was on the GQ video, right?
Yeah.
That is so cool. Man, this is really thoughtful of you guys. That's amazing.
Yeah, I tried to
I use as the practice pad for the joystick.
I was thinking to put one under these. Like flip it over, practice
Good,
pad,
right? Well, no, actually, you know what? There's these sticks that have rubber tips, and you can kind of play anywhere on it. Thank you so much.
Of course, yeah. I'm happy you like it.
Yeah, I love it.
Great meeting you too.
It's amazing. Yeah, this is amazing.
That is the Travis Barker coffee table. He was super nice though. His whole team was super nice. It was honestly a good time. I'm curious what you guys think of the table. I feel like it's perfect for him, but maybe nobody else.
That's really creative and like different. Looks really cool aesthetically. It looks like my vibe. I love when it's like multi-purpose too.
Yeah.
I love anything multi-purpose, like a room, anything.
Before I left, I also did show him my Halloween costume where I dressed up as him.
You gotta show Travis the picture. He dressed up as you for Halloween.
I'll show you. This is actually pretty good.
This is 2 years ago.
Dang, that's pretty good.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Look at this.
That's really good.
Yeah, people say I look like you when I put my
Beanie on?
beanie like this. Like,
Yeah.
Like this.
Isn't it weird what a beanie can
It'll
do?
change everything, yeah.
Yeah. A beanie.
You gotta start wearing the beanie super high up. We'll
So I look
split.
like you.
I won the costume contest.
This fool
That's
goes into like
sick.
Compton and he'll knock on doors and be like, "Can I paint your house? Can I paint?" And like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know how
Yeah.
you do that.
No
Just
way.
get random people to let me inside the house and then
That's cool.
yeah.
And you make like an art piece for them.
Yeah. That is the Travis Barker custom coffee table video all done. Next video I never posted though was a video with the MLB. Some of you guys might remember the first video I did with them a year ago where I made custom shoes for Mookie Betts. 6 months after that video, they hit me up again to make 2 more pair of custom shoes and a custom box for one of their players, Ellie De La Cruz, and then go to New York and surprise him with them. That was the same trip to New York where I also gave Steph Curry custom shoes.
Marko, good to see you, brother. How you doing?
Which is another video I never posted, and you'll see why. And you'll see the video later in this video. Anyway, Ellie De La Cruz is known as being one of the fastest and the most athletic player in the MLB.
Ellie De La Cruz to second from there. Ellie De La Cruz takes third base.
I kind of think it'd be cool to make the shoes somehow change color when he's running fast. And then when he slows down, they go back to the normal color. I don't really know how that's gonna work, but I think I'm gonna try to add something with that later. He's also a Jordan athlete. I'm gonna add a little Jordan logo right here on the toe box. I also feel like red and pink kind of look good together. I know I've done this before, but I also cut up a baseball and I sewed that on the tongue of the shoe, and then I added one of his quotes in the back in Spanish. And for the color changing powder, I figured the only way to actually make it work was to do it on the inside of the shoe. So when he's running in them and his foot gets hot and sweaty, the inside would change color. It also would change the color of his socks. Just to demonstrate, I'm gonna use the heat gun. Oh, that is nice. I'm gonna let those dry. Now we can start the cleats. These are, oh, shoot. Since he's known as the fastest player in the MLB, I thought it'd be cool if I did a giant dust cloud on the side of the shoe with a small silhouette of him running in front of it. I also added a small Dominican Republic flag, which is where he's from, and I cut up a baseball glove, and I used the leather from that and the strings on different parts around the shoe. Okay, now for the insole on the cleats, these ones, his nickname is La Coco. So I thought it'd be cool to dye these in cocoa. I'm just gonna boil some water, put some cocoa in it, and then dunk these in there and let it sit for a couple hours. The Jordan logo stayed white, which is kind of cool. I'm gonna let those dry, put them in the shoes, and then I'm pretty much done. Also, I knew I was gonna need a box to put the shoes in, something nice. So like a week ago, I called one of my friends, he does woodworking on YouTube, and I asked him to make me a custom wood shoe box that would fit 2 pair of shoes in 1 box. So he's pretty much spent the whole last week working on that. He's making a giant shoe box, cutting the whole thing, gluing it, laser engraving it. He's even gonna put leather inside the box to match the shoes, which is super helpful. And I'm gonna pick it up in the morning.
Good to see you. Good.
All right, let's see it. Oh my gosh. Oh my.
So this is the first ever custom 2 pairs of Jordans shoebox made out of wood. It fits so perfectly that the air holds it up as it goes down.
Oh my god.
It's the same leather from the shoes, right? And we got Ellie's jersey here, the same font. Corner, it looks like one continuous board because it's all from the same piece of wood. I love your signature in there and your name here.
Go watch the full video of how this was made. Thank you, seriously, thank you.
Dude, my pleasure.
Once I got the box, I was pretty much done with everything. Both the shoes were done back home. The pink ones were all done. These are kind of the more simple ones he's gonna wear walking into a game. The cleats are also done. They're mostly red, black, and white. Same jersey number, baseball glove leather on the tongue. There's little things on each item that match, but they're all 3 so different. If you scan this, the video should pop up on your screen. So once I packed everything up, all that was left to do was go to New York City, meet up with the MLB guys at the Mets Stadium, and surprise Ellie with his shoes. That's you running, a little silhouette. It's like a big dust cloud behind you.
It seems like I'm running so fast.
That's what you are, right? You're fast, right?
You made that with
the glove.
With the glove?
Yeah, I cut it up.
That's sick, man. How you do that? I love this one. Sé la mejor versión de ti. No trata de ser lo que no eres.
After the shoes were all delivered, we took some pictures and I said my goodbyes. That is the second video I never posted. Right after I delivered the shoes to Ellie, I went to New Jersey to deliver the shoes to Steph Curry, which is the next video I never posted. I've actually done a lot of shoe videos I never posted. I even did a video with Stevo. The reason I never posted the one with him is because this is the only footage I have.
I love that it's not so on the nose that it says like Stevo. Dude, so sick. I could not be more thrilled. My homeboy makes customized shoes all done up like my bucket list tour. Yeah, dude. Those are fire. Dude, what's up with the van? What's this for?
For this right here, what's happening?
The business of customizing shoes is going well for you.
It's going well, yeah. I just got this like this. I guess that's another video I never posted. But even though the Steph Curry video was gonna be like surprising Curry with custom shoes, the shoes weren't actually for him. They wanted me to make 2 pair of custom shoes for the 2 kids who won the Curry Cup. And both the shoes were gonna be the trophies for the winners. They were gonna be in glass boxes. They weren't even gonna be worn. Since neither of them were gonna be worn, I figured I could add more stuff on the shoes that I couldn't add on a pair that was gonna be worn. I also wanna try using real golf balls on the shoe. I think it'd be cool if I like sliced one of these in half. Oh, that's actually perfect. Wow, that was way easier than I thought. After I cut them in half and shaved them down so they were super thin, I painted the underrated golf logo on them and then I clear coated them just to make them all glossy. Okay, right now I'm doing some research on the Curry Cup right now because we leave in 5 days. So I wanna know what's going on. And while I'm browsing online, looking at important things, I'm using a VPN to stay protected. Specifically, Surfshark VPN. It's the best way to make sure all my data and information is protected when I'm browsing online, especially when I'm doing important research about Curry. So, we have to. I don't want them to find out this is what I was looking at. It's the best way to make sure that all my information is secured and private when I'm browsing online. Especially when I go to New York and I'm in these random hotels. You never know what kind of Wi-Fi they have. I was also just in Australia. I was using Surfshark VPN when I was over there because when you have your VPN on, you can watch content from anywhere in the world and no platform knows where you're watching from. Even when I'm home, I have a VPN on just My dad installed the Wi-Fi here, so you never know. Like, you can also connect unlimited devices to the same VPN plan. There's also no risk in trying Surfshark. You get a 30-day money-back guarantee. Use the link in my description to sign up, surfshark.com/MarkoVPN, or use code MarkoVPN at checkout for 4 months extra of Surfshark VPN. Thank you, Surfshark. Let's get back to the shoes. Thank you, Surfshark. Let's get back to the shoes. I also thought it'd be cool to shave down an actual golf tee and use that on the shoe. This is, look at this, look. I got the little thing cut in half, that's awesome. I sewed that little golf tee on the side of the shoe and then I started painting the golf course layout on the back. All those little shapes is the golf course. I'm gonna do all those little shapes on here. I think it'll be cool if it looks kind of like a gray camo, but it's also gonna be the golf course. So I got this leather golf glove. I'm gonna use it on the shoe. Kind of like the same thing I did on the shoes I made for Dana White. I think the little label with the glove looked really good on there, so I'm gonna do the same thing on the side right there. I also bought a pair for myself. I think I'm gonna wear them. I think it'll be cool if I wear them while I give him the shoes, so I walk up like this. I cut up the glove and made a little label and then I sewed that on the shoe. And I also thought it'd be cool to add turf on the insole. I'm just gonna literally glue this turf on the insole and then stick it in the shoe. It's gonna take like 5 seconds, but I think it'll be a cool little touch. After I glued the turf on the insole of the shoe, I also glued the golf ball on the tongue, and that was it. All that was left to do now was pack everything up, fly to New Jersey, and meet up with Curry and his team to surprise them with the custom shoes.
As you can see, we've got a very special custom pair of underrated Curry golf shoes. That Marco, good to see you, brother. How you doing? These are the only 2 of these in the world. Obviously with the Ridgewood Curry Cup champion, so you always remember where you got them from, but just a little flavor for you. We'll make sure we ship them back too.
Yeah. Thank you.
Absolutely. Great work. Great work.
The underrated, got a little T right there. That's also a piece of a golf ball I shaved down. Put the little logo on it.
Oh my God. Oh, I didn't even see that.
Overall, obviously.
I didn't even see the turf inside. That's crazy. That's crazy. Nah, that's love. I want to make sure, sometimes all them Easter eggs, you might miss them. That'd be like one you knew you'd want to wear, but you wouldn't want to mess them up.
That is the Steph Curry video I'd never posted. He was super cool though. His whole team was super nice. Me and him had some, you know, we had some like deep one-on-one conversations, you know. He mentioned something about being like locked in or something. I'm just kidding. I had my friend take a video of me asking for a picture, so there was like a video of us having a conversation. But did you see the picture? Come on. Next video I never posted. This one's interesting. This is my favorite one from this video by far, and I think it's my favorite art I ever made, but you guys can decide. 6 months ago, I did a video asking millionaires to paint their room. That was the one with Jeff, my business partner.
Hello, everyone. Hello, yeah.
In that video though, I had Jeff, Yaya, and Rick. But there was one more person who was supposed to be in that video, who I cut out of the video, but I still made art for. His name was Jordan.
I mean, honestly, like Spidey senses were up pretty high on all this. Like what's the, you're just trying to generate content?
He wanted me to make a giant piece of art for this huge wall right when you walk in his house.
But we were kind of thinking maybe like a signature piece, like on that wall right there, if you're up for it. If not,
that would be insane, yeah. I said yes right away, and I got started on his artwork at the same time I was working on the other 2 pieces in that video. And he was supposed to be in that video, but I honestly just didn't like the way his art was turning out. It was also a lot harder to do his while I was in the wheelchair.
piece of wood.
Look at the difference on my feet. So I just stopped working on his and I cut it out of the video. I still have it. It's in my garage. It's that right there. There's just nothing unique about them. They've been sitting back there for like 6 months. Kind of wish I just left them there, but the plan was to make a full new video just about his artwork because it was gonna be the biggest piece of art I ever made, and I think it's my favorite. So 2 months later, when I was walking again, I started the new one. And the plan for the new one was to make the whole thing one giant rectangle instead of 2 and have sliding doors in the front of it. It would be on the wall like this, and then you open it, see the artwork in the middle, and then you could close it while it's on the wall. I spent the first full week just working on those 2 sliding panels that were gonna go in front of the art. Perfectly crispy white, look at that. They're all done, perfectly smooth. After I had both those panels done, I started working on the sliders that the doors would attach to. Look at this thing so far. So this is like a little slider. You're gonna slide this open. Nice. this is what the inside's all gonna look like. It's pretty cool. Dang. He also sent me a long list of things that him and his family like, so I used that to make the artwork in the middle that you would see when you open the sliders. This is actually coming together. I still have a lot of work to do on it. Once I finish this whole thing, I'm gonna glue it in the middle here and then put those on. The art I did on the inside was based on the list of things he sent me. It was like all meaningful stuff on the list, and then the last thing was, my wife loves cherry Coke. So I thought it'd be cool if somehow I dyed the wood border of the art with cherry Coke. I just poured it all into a big pot and then I boiled it up and rubbed it on the wood. I feel like it brings out the color of the wood way more. If you're watching this, Jordan's wife, just so you know, cherry Coke stains wood, so I don't know if I'll drink it. It's a bad thing how well this works. I glued that giant strip art in the middle in between the sliders, and then I did a full clear coat on the whole thing just to keep everything in place. Okay, good morning. Tomorrow is delivery day. It's so glossy, like it looks like a piece of glass. After all the artwork was all done, there was only one thing left we had to figure out. Since the art was gonna be on a staircase, you would only be able to reach this side. You wouldn't be able to reach this side, it'd be too tall. So when you pull this side, they both have to open, and when you push that one side, they both have to close. This will be one of the sliders, this is the other slider. Pull this one, and that one opens too. After we had the little wire figured out, the next morning, we packed everything up and then drove to Jordan's house to start setting it all up. Hey, how's it going?
Good, Marco. How are you, bud?
Good, long time no see.
I know.
Have you been nervous? Are you nervous at all?
Anxious?
Okay.
I guess I'm not like nervous. Like I said, it's more of just kind of like excited, anxious, like kind of like what? Yeah, heck yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. I never know. It's been a long time.
Well, like I said too, we're doing some other like furnishings and stuff. So we've been kind of like waiting.
Are these new?
No.
Oh, yeah,
like we're waiting on stuff to kind of see what this looks like.
Really?
So we'd make sure it like kind of all like ties in and everything.
Oh wow, I made you wait a long time then.
That's all right.
Right away, we pulled all the pieces out of the car, started setting it up inside, and started screwing the hanger on the back of the art. You guys need help? While we were measuring the wall, we kind of all realized we didn't remember how big that wall was or how heavy the art was. It took us like 4 hours to realize 2 ladders and 3 people was not enough.
It's hard just to lift from the you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And how am I gonna go in the top and stop? It's too much risk in your eyes.
No, I know.
You can be in trouble.
I know, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. I feel like this actually sucks. We leave in 2 days. Tomorrow we can't deliver, we're delivering something else tomorrow in LA to Travis Barker Coffee Table. And the day after we leave to Australia. So the only other day we can do it is the morning before our flight to Australia. I feel like that's not smart, but that's the only other day we can do it. Before we left, we obviously had to tell Jordan we couldn't get it up on the wall and we'd have to come back another day.
I thought you were actually leaving in a couple days?
Yeah, we would come back like the day we leave. The morning before our flight. I feel like I had to keep you out your house for a couple hours.
No, don't worry about it, man. Went and watched some football and had a good time.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, if we could come at like even like 6 or something. I don't want, as early as you can, we'll be here. Okay, it's delivery day, attempt number 2. How you been?
Good, man.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
We got a good plan. We got everyone here ready.
Yeah, I'll make myself scarce and then text me when you're ready.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Yep.
We'll start. You guys ready? I feel good about today. I think we have a good plan. I'm nervous. I honestly was nervous all night, but I'm excited. I think it's gonna go good. Right away this time, everyone started setting up the scaffold on the stairs, bringing in all the pieces, screwing the hanger on the wall, and everything this time was going way better than last time. This is it. This is time. It's the moment of truth. Hey, we could do it again. Is that cool? It's all done.
Awesome.
Okay.
Cannot wait, man.
Excited?
I'm so excited. I'll go in and I'll turn to the right.
Turn to the right, eyes down.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. All right.
Have you been nervous?
Anxious.
Okay.
And excited. I just like a half an hour ago, I got like super excited.
Maybe back up one step. Is this good? It's good for me. Okay, you go look. Ready? Yeah, look.
Oh my gosh, that is sick. It's huge. Dude, thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. You like it?
Oh, man.
Is this what you were expecting?
No. I don't know. I honestly, I couldn't even tell you what I was expecting.
Okay, there's one more thing I have to show you.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Am I following you?
No, you can stay there.
Okay. Holy crap.
There's the artwork inside. Something simple on top. You can choose it's open, closed, whatever.
San Francisco Giants Stadium, water polo practice.
Yosemite Park map on the bottom.
Yeah. Oh my
Those
god.
buildings are like New York. Your wife likes cherry coke, so
Yeah.
the wood border is all stained with cherry coke on the outside.
Dude, that is so killer.
Were you expecting it to open?
No, not at
okay,
all.
good.
No. So the actual detail work is just like,
paintbrush. Yeah.
Paintbrush.
Yeah, a little tiny detail brush. Yeah.
Dude.
Okay. Good.
It's amazing. Like this is what we asked for, like a statement piece, kind of when you walk in.
You're stuck with it. If you want to get it down, it's gonna take 10 more people.
Not a chance. Not a chance. Love it.
Well, do you ever want anything else?
Enjoy your trip.
I will. We're gonna go to the airport right now.
I hope it goes well. Thanks
some
so
more stuff
much
out there.
to you and the whole team, man. Really appreciate it.
After we surprised Jordan, we said our goodbyes, and that was it. We went home, packed up for Australia. We went there for a whole month. You guys already saw that video. I wish I could have put Jordan in that first video. Him and his whole family were super cool. Everyone there helping out was just my friends. They were all my friends helping put that on the wall. I don't even know if it's the art or just like the memory of it, but I think that's one of my favorites I've done. That's the 4th video I never posted. I didn't post this one for the same reason. I went to Australia the next day, and then I never edited the footage. I also didn't edit it when I got home, because right when I got home, I went to Europe for a month, which is the next video I never posted. I went to Europe for over a month. I went to 6 different countries asking strangers if I could paint their room. I had a bunch of different people let me inside, give me their stuff to paint, and it was honestly one of the best trips of my life. I actually have to go back to Ireland in a week just to fix something with somebody that I messed up out there. You'll see it in the video. The reason I never posted that video though is because I'm still editing it. And it's the next video. It's coming out next. That was like my little preview trailer for it. So it's the best video I ever made by far though. Comment down below what videos you want to see me do next. I think top comment video idea on this video will be my next video after the Europe one. Hopefully I don't regret saying that. Love you guys, seriously. I'll see you soon. Europe video coming soon.